YouTube, this is Tomstead39, and this video was made in part for a class assignment here at CSUMB for Miss Villaseñor's Ethnic Experience class, or in other words, FYS 146, whatever you want to call it. And one of the biggest obstacles about going into college was finding the proper financial backing to actually get here. Now, firstly, I qualified to go to college academically, but we had a hard time finding out how we're going to pay for all this. So, firstly, we tried the Department of Rehabilitation, which here in the States is kind of a state-run organization dedicated to helping pay for employment services. And if my career goal includes college, then they'd pay for college. But they were doing something a little shifty when they asked us to create the plan, even though it's their job to create a plan for me. And so they couldn't really accept me because we didn't have a plan. As stupid as that sounds, we did eventually solve that problem. You see, currently my grandfather is heavily invested in paying my tuition, and another thing is that the regional center is paying for some services like tutoring and whatnot. But the majority of my college experience is paid in part by my grandfather. And that's how we managed to solve the tuition problem and the monetary problem. And on accomplishing through college is to get a communications design degree. No, not a communications degree, communications design, which for those who don't know is basically like computer science except more design based. And it encompasses things like game design, web design, UI interface, etc. And the reason why I'm going to get this specific degree and for this specific major is because I have a really nice career goal. Now, imagine a store, a video game store, where you can buy and sell used games, and then there's also a back room where you can walk in and create games on the computers that are on and at the ready for you to design your own games. That is my plan. And another cool thing I do is I'd have weekly courses for those who aren't really digitally literate that basically teaches them how to use the program and how to make a game. And it'll be free for the first 2 weeks. And that'll just be my overall career goal, or a dream, or however you want to look at it. That is a ways away, and that's why I'm getting this major, so I can get the right credentials to get myself towards that very career goal. If I had to give any advice to all the young people thinking about going to college, yes, as of recording this, I've only been in college for 2 weeks, and it's also in my first year, but if I had to give advice to anyone, I'd have to say, make a plan, stick to that plan, and continue on with what